Hola familia, it's Alex. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Happy first of the month. Today I'm doing my Shop My Stash for the month of March. I'm going to share with you guys really quickly because I don't like to drag on how I like the products for the month of February, what I use for eyeshadow palettes and some lip products, as you guys can see right there. And then we'll pick new stuff up. So if that's something that interests you, stay tuned. You guys know the drill. Subscribe, like if you like it, and now let's get into it. All right, you guys, so I'm going to start out right over here, but before I do, first and foremost, don't mind these. It is rainy, as always, every single day. So the lighting isn't that great. I'm doing my best that I can. I cleaned a bunch of stuff, so that's why my nails are a hot mess and I didn't get a chance to redo them. And I also have my youngest in the room with me. So if you hear stuff in the background, she's stuck with me because the rest of the family is doing soccer. Soccer season has started, so I am with the little one. So don't mind her if you hear her in the background playing around and stuff. Just a warning, it's not a ghost. All right, so I'm going to pull out the stuff up here that I was using, and then we'll get onto it to let you guys know what I think about it, if I'm still keeping some stuff or getting rid of things. All right, so we're going to start off with these Stila Glitter and Glows. I ended up using Gypsy, which is one of my favorites. I actually used this quite a few times. I ended up using this one as well, Midnight Molten, which was from last month. Very pretty, especially with that shadow over there that I am panning. So these two can go back. As far as this one, which was Into the Blue, I have yet to use it, so I'm going to keep it in here to use it for the month of March. This is the only cream shadow that I did have for this month, and I did not get a chance to use it, so I'm going to keep it, and it'll work well with the month of March. Oh, here she goes with her shoppings. This from Ulta is a glitter cream in the color Psych. I did use this quite a few times. I'm starting to realize that I do like these type of things more often nowadays because I want some sort of like kick or change to my eyeshadows that I am panning. So these are coming in handy. So I am very happy I pulled this one out because it did work a lot with quite a few of the shadows that I am panning. All right, so I am going to go through this. I'm going to try to hold it as I can. These two by Concrete Minerals, I used both of them. I really enjoyed them. I really like this. They came out with some multi-chrome ones that I'm considering purchasing. I haven't purchased from them in a very long time, but these are very old. These are their old packaging, and I still enjoy them to this day. These will definitely be sticking around a lot longer. This shadow was given to me, and I remember telling you guys I wasn't sure about it. Oh my gosh, I love this one. This is stunning. If you wet this and put it on top of anything, it's like a silver blue hue. So pretty. Absolutely love it. Fell in love with it. It's a baked shadow. I did show you a swatch of it. Dry looks crappy. Wet, amazing. Definitely gonna keep this one. This one I pulled out in between the month. I needed something and I pulled this out. This is the Bodyography glitter pigments. I did a whole swatch video of them, so I'll link it up in the iCards if you're interested. So I pulled this one out for this month and it's stunning. Really liked it. It's more of a subtle one, but if you wet this one, it's beautiful. As you guys can see that different shifting of it. Love these. Ether from Urban Decay Moon Dust. I couldn't remember what they were called. These are the Moon Dust. Very, very pretty. You guys can see right there. It is stunning. I really like this one, so I'm going to keep this one as well. This one by BH in Diamond Dazzlers in Etiquette. Super stunning. Really liked it. I believe I may have used this for a video. I don't remember, but this one's really, really pretty. Really enjoy this one a ton as well. This by BH Cosmetics in Dancing Divas. You guys can see it right there. I did a swatch of it. Oh my gosh, I love this one. So, so pretty. Really enjoy this one a ton. Definitely going to keep it. These are discontinued, so you can't even purchase these if you want to, but I'm sure that you can find a dupe out there somewhere. There's so many brands that have these kind of colors. The only one this month that I did not use was this Alexa Persico color in Purple Heart, so I'm going to keep this in here. But overall, I did a very good job at using most of my stuff. Let's move on to here. This one I ended up using, really enjoyed it. I even used the glitter part of it, so this is staying. This Cream Shadow by Annabelle, really like this one as well. It's pink, not my favorite shade, but I did like it as a base, so this is going to stay as well. Elf's. This is their cream shadow in, oh my gosh, I can't remember. What is it called? What is it called? Here it is. In Soiree, yes. Lightly used. It's a very pretty color, light, you know, on the eyes, but if you really pack it on, it's really stunning. Used it as a base, worked perfectly fine. Did not crease on my eyes alone or as a base. So yeah, going to keep it. This right here is a project pan, so I'm not going to talk about it. And then these two. You guys, these two dried up. Horrible. This one is like a thick paste, and this one had nothing coming off of it. I'm starting to realize that these are the only ones that I have like this, and they don't last that long. I didn't have these for that long. I opened these up not even a year ago. I've had gel liners that last so much longer than these. So if you're intending to keep these for a while, I wouldn't recommend them. I would just go with a gel liner. I am in the market for a water activated gel liners or water activated liners. I'm waiting for a specific indie brand to restock in order to purchase them, because these will be going to the basura because they sucked. Let's move on to the blushes. So I'm going to pull all these out. Let's start out with the first one. This is by The Balm in Houndstooth. Really liked it. Keeping. This one by Lise Watier. I can't remember the name of it. What is this called? It doesn't really have a name. It has a bunch of numbers on it. Oh my gosh, this is so pigmented. I had to be very, very careful with this one. I don't want to, the lighting, I'm trying to get the light in here for you guys. So it's very, very pigmented. A little bit. I accidentally put too much the first time. So I realized that this is a softer formula. I got to be careful with it. This one in Haute Nature. Oh my gosh, this one shocked the crap out of me. Loved it. Wow. I could not stop using this one. I think I used this one for like a week and a half straight. Very densely packed formula, so I really got to rub in there, and that purple works perfect. If there was more purple in this blush, I wouldn't have liked it as much as I do, but it has enough purple in it just to make it beautiful on the cheeks. Really liked it, and it's very natural. And then this one by Bare Minerals in the Grand Entrance. This one's discontinued. Very, very beautiful. One of my favorite cool tone pinks that I own. Very few I own, and this is one of my favorite ones. Really like these. You guys can see I use the crap out of it. I am getting a little bit of hard pan on it, but it's easy enough to take that off, so I don't mind. All right, I'm gonna move on to highlighters. Dior O2, definitely keeping. Amazing. Jouer Celestial. This one shocked me. This one is like a kind of like a shifting one of those shifting colorful ones, but it really looks natural on my cheeks. I did not feel like I was sticking out like an alien with weird highlighter color on my cheeks. Very beautiful. I am a fan of Jouer's face products in general. They do it really good. So yeah. Shocked at how much I like this one. This one by Wet n Wild. This one I gotta be very, very careful with because they're very, like, this is very blinding. So this I use on its own. I mixed it with this one as well. Both ways I liked it. Not my favorite formula, but I do like it. And this one I can use as a topper in the summertime if I feel like having a blush highlighter kind of combination instead of just a highlighter. Last but not least is this NARS Adoration. This one, I was debating on actually decluttering this one, but I love it. This highlighter is very subtle. It doesn't look so pink on my face, which I appreciate. And I use this as a blush. Very pretty because it's that gelée formula. You can see it right there. It's very subtle on the face, or I could build it up. So yeah, I didn't think I would like this, but I really do. So I'm keeping this one as well. I'm going to move on to the lip products that I did use this month as well. First up is this one. I used this one by Maybelline in the shade Trust Your Gut. This is what this one looks like. Very pretty. I did enjoy it. You guys can see that I used quite a bit of it. So yep, keeping. Next up is this one by Lipstick Queen in the shade, what is this called? Nonsense Nude. I don't know if I like this one too much. It's way too pink based for me, as you guys can see right there. I did put it on. I like the formula. I'm not a fan of the color too much. This might be something that may be leaving my collection by the end of this year. It's relatively new, but I just don't really, I'm not vibing with this color on me. This one I've shown you a million times. This is by Fiona Styles in Umino. One of my favorite nudes. Definitely gonna keep. I really like this one a lot. If it'd be up to me, I'd get this shade over and over and over, but it's discontinued. Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. The only Charlotte Tilbury lip product that I own. There it is. I like it. It's staying. Next up is MAC's Natural Quirk. Really like this one as well. Right there, it's staying. These by Dior. This one's in the shade 893. That one's staying. Look how pretty that is. That's the one I wore in that eye look with the blue and the green. Love these. These are discontinued. I don't know why, but mine still work perfectly fine, so I'm gonna still rock it. These are definitely my all-time favorite lip product in general. These are the Lancome Matte Juicy Shakers. These are like not your traditional liquid lipsticks. They're kind of like a gel, and this one is in the Grape Escape. Oh, you guys love this in the video. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, these are not going anywhere. I love these. Last but not least is this Dose of Color in Teddy. This was a limited edition trio that came out years ago. Don't even want to tell you how old this is. But look, still working perfectly fine, you guys. And there's the color right there. Love it. It's definitely something that I don't often purchase because it is a more metallic finish. But you guys can see I don't mind it. It's really pretty. So yeah, it's still going strong. So I'm going to keep it. Eyeshadow palettes that I used this month. This is one of them. This is by, or these are, I should say, Divina Cosmetics eyeshadows. I've been using these all month long, mainly her multi-chrome ones up here. So this is something I pulled out this month. I really have been enjoying them, having fun. I did a whole swatch video of these. If you want to see them, I'll put it up in the iCards. But this has been a lot of fun to use. You guys can see some of these shifts. It's very pretty. Love these. Another eyeshadow palette that I was using this month was this one. My old school Lorac eyeshadow. My goodness, I cannot believe it. I wanted to pull this out just to play around with it more. I actually hit pan on this one, and I have a really nice dip going on. I'm going to continue to use it to try to hit pan on this one. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep this. I realize that this shadow has gone bad. It sucks. It's horrible. But the rest is still pretty. I'm still going to use it until it officially dies on me. The quality's still there. It's one of my oldest palettes, you guys. This was a gift from my sister, and I'm happy to say that I have a lot of pan in here. So this is another one you might see going in next month. This is another one I used a ton this past month. This is the Blueberry Muffin. I did a whole review palette bingo on this one. I like to pull out one or two shadows here and there from this palette to use on my daily looks. I just like this so much. I actually have an idea coming up, which you might see next week on my channel, of all the palettes I've used so far this year. You'll see what I mean. I'm gonna introduce it to you guys because I've been wanting to do something like what I've been seeing, but I had to do my own twist to it because of my way that I am bringing in stuff to my collection. So anyway, yes, highly recommend it. Check that video out if you are interested in seeing swatches and a look with this. Last one that I did use, I didn't use many. I did dabble in different ones, but these are the main ones I concentrated on. This is the LA Girl Main Stage Desert Dream. You will be seeing a review and demo of this palette coming up on Wednesday, if not Friday. I can't remember what day, but it will be up this week. So you'll hear my thoughts and swatches, everything about this palette. So this one's one that I have been using. I finally tried the LA Girl quality. So you'll definitely hear about it. So this is the last palette that I did use this month, which surprises me because I didn't use too many. If not, I was using a ton of my Project Pan palette. So I was using a lot of those in my looks and just adding these in there. Okay, so let's move on to blushes. Hopefully the little one back here behind me will stay a little bit quieter this time around. I want to start out with this one. I haven't used this one in a while, and it is a cooler tone blush. This is Cargo's Prague. So I'm going to swatch this photo to you guys. There it is right there. See it? There it is right there. So I'm going to pull this out for this month. I want to pull out this Laura Mercier one, or Laura Geller, I'm sorry, in Bora Bora. So I think I want to pull this one out as well. There it is right there. It's a lot pinkier, but I think I would be interested in this. Here's a MAC blush I haven't used in a while. This is MAC Harmony. Not sure if this is even still available. So, ooh, that shade right there. So we're going to go with that one. In light of the recent news that Becca will be ceasing to exist, which saddens me, I'm going to pull out this Becca blush in Foxglove. This is something that I like to use when the springtime happens to come around. It's definitely deep, but I find it to be very, very pretty. So I'm going to pull out Foxglove. right, let's move on to highlighters. The first one I'm gonna pull out is this one by Catrice. This one is a recent, I think I had this, no, recent edition, I don't remember. This one is in the color Rose Beam. So this is a relatively new one by Catrice, but I wanted to try it out. So this is what this one looks like. I haven't used this one in a while. This is Benefit Dandelion. So I want to try this one again. It's very subtle, but I wanted to give it a shot. So we're going to try that one out. This one by RMS I have not tried. This was a gift from my friend Lisa. So I actually want to try this one out. This is in Illuminating Powder. It doesn't have a name, so I know it's a very subtle highlight, but I wanted to try it out just to see what it looks like. So that's that one. Last one is this one by MAC in Adorned. This is very old, but I still like it. Let's see. That's like a pinky type of highlighter. So we're going to try these out. Okay, so let's move on to the cream and pigment products that I want to pick out for this month. So when I bought the Endearing Love palette, which you'll probably see this month that I'm going to use that one. That's a given, that palette that I'm going to pull out. I ended up also getting these at a discount. These were the last 3 multi-chrome cream shadows that I didn't own from Sydney Grace that I wanted. So I only owned Phoenix, which is the one that I named. Now I have Dragonfly, Flamethrower, and Alexandrite. So let's do little swatchy. These, you do not need a lot, so I'm kind of happy that they did this small tube situation because you don't need a lot. This one is, I don't know if you guys can see that shift, Alexandrite. Then we have, oh, you might be able to see it on my finger. Ooh, look at that, it's so pretty. Oh crap, that was way too much. Holy moly, that is a lot. This one is Dragonfly, which I had a feeling that was Dragonfly. Can you see that? And then the last one is, where are you? Flamethrower. I'm gonna try to do a little swatch. I don't know, I don't have self-control. Oh, that's stunning. Look at that. You guys see the shift of these? Oh, so pretty. Okay, so I should have added more to that one. But anyway, you guys get the idea. So this is the 3 that I want to play around with. We're going to keep going on these because I need to know if all these have dyed. This one, the first one that I'm going to pull out is in Aqua Sapphire. I already used this one. I remember it being creamy. It is March, so I want to use this one. This one you guys can clearly see is brand spanking new. So let's see if it even dried up on me. Never buying these again. Actually, these were all gifts, so I don't care, but I do care, I should say. That one is sealed, so I'm going to play around with that. If it's dried out, it goes to the trash. Same thing with this one. You guys can clearly see I am opening them up. And this one is, what are you? Endless Skies. You guys can see. It's also sealed. So these 3 are the ones that I'm going to play around with this month, hopefully. They haven't dried up and I can actually use them. This is the next one I want to play around with. This is Touching Souls. What name? What name are you? It doesn't have a name. Oh, Linda. Listen, Linda. Okay, so I'm going to show you a swatch of Zagreen. That's pretty. Never use this one, obviously. Oh, please don't make such a mess. Can I slowly bring this up? Ooh, yes I can. Oh, it still dropped anyway. What the fudge? That's what these look like. This Ulta Lustrous Eye Foil. These are, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with them because they're very thick in their formula. So I either have to use them wet or very gently. So, see that? So I have to use these very gently or wet, because if not, it'll look textured. Now, right now I have it wet. See how pretty that is? But you have to learn how to use these because you can tell that here. See how chunky it is versus that? I have to wet my finger in order to apply these. So they're a little bit trickier to work with. These are not those quick on the go kind of shadows, but I want to play around with it, and this is in Rose Gold. Okay, let's pull out the last 4 products I want to play with. This is by Bodyography in Supernova. Guys, when I did that swatch video, I fell in love with this one again, so I want to play with that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes, oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to pull that out. This by ColourPop in the shade The Fish. This one's very pretty, and I think I gave this one away in a giveaway as well in the past. Look how pretty that is. I don't know anything about astrology, so I'm assuming the fish is Pisces. I don't know. I don't know anything about astrology. Napoleon. Guys, remember this one, Napoleon Perdue? This is their Loose Eye Dust in Contrary Canary. I want to play with this one since the color of the year is yellow and gray. But I want to do yellow. Look how pretty that is. It will go nice with green since this month is all about green. So we're pulling that baby out. This one is by Her Mannerism, which is an indie brand, black-owned indie brand. This is their loose pigment in the color Oscar. Let's pull these out. Of course, who cares? My nails are already a hot mess, so let's keep messing them up. Come on, man. When do I need tweezers. There we go. That was brutal. That is pretty. Ooh, wet. This is gonna look beautiful. It's right there. Oh, I'm gonna love that. As you guys know, my favorite color is green. So this month is my month. Last but not least, another green one, because you guys know, Mirror on the Wall. These J-Cat chromatic pigments are amazing. Look at that. I don't want to tilt this over, but can we please take a second to admire this? Look. I don't want to get too much because you can. Look at that gorgeousness. Okay, ready? Oh my gosh. You guys, for a few dollars, these are amazing. Amazing. Look at that. Yeah. Yep. I think I own all the shades and I do not regret it at all. So we're going to pull that one out. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, you guys, so here we are. This is all our standing up stuff. I still got to use that one and that one. Our pigments, our beautiful pigments for the month. I'm very excited about these. And you guys know that I may pull some stuff out throughout the month if I feel like I want to, but got all these green, March and May, all about the green. My blushes. And the highlighters. And as you guys know, for eyeshadow palettes and lip products, I'll just pull them out throughout the month, and then I will share with you guys in next month what I pulled out. I can guarantee you Enduring Love by Sydney Grace will be in here because I just got that with these and I want to use that one in some sort of video for you guys. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me and the noise in the background. Little miss, I had no choice. And the sun refuses to come out. The sun will come out eventually, sometime, hopefully, because I'm so sick and tired of snow and rain, and we keep getting it every day. Anyway, thank you again. I'll put my videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then, bye guys.